When we speak about reality, what are we really talking about? When people use the expressions, get real, or you've lost touch with reality, what do they really mean? We've spoken with a number of researchers who have concluded that there isn't one dimension of reality that is more valid than another. Does that surprise you? It's probably a little unnerving for most people. Welcome to Matter and Beyond. I'm your host, Mary Lynn Schiave. A number of researchers in the areas of epistemology, the study of knowledge, and ontology, the study of the nature of reality, and quantum physics, are asserting that there are actually different layers of reality. Our next guest believes that these different layers of reality could even be looked at as different ecologies in which we live, and our reality is actually split into 4 distinct ecologies: the physical, social, cultural, and transcendental. Join us for this journey into the true nature of reality.
Dr. Recep Yaparel is a psychologist and professor of religion at Dokuz Eylül University. His interest in human behavior was ignited at a very early age.
When I was in high school, the psychology course interested me very much, because in that course we have learned about the human behaviors. So when I was during the adolescent period, I was very interested in why people do the things in the way they do.
While he learned that there were many perspectives on human behavior, he was drawn to a certain area.
I saw that there are a lot of theoretical approaches to the human behavior or actions in the psychology area. Some of them interested me much more than the other ones.
Dr. Yaparel was most interested in what is now known as cognitive therapy.
Because I thought that human beings are thinking creatures. So first we need to understand the cognitive processes, I thought.
According to Dr. Yaparel, attributional analysis is more popular than other approaches.
In psychology courses, we studied some attributional theories. In those years, the attributional analysis were more used by some psychologists, because the attributional analysis depend on cognitive processes.
For Dr. Yaparel, there are different ways that human beings understand their identity in the world.
We studied some ecological approaches to the human behavior. For example, one of them was about the identity formation.
For researchers like Dr. Yaparel, people live in different ecologies. Others might call this levels of reality.
For example, there was a theory about these issues which is called 4 ecologies theory of identity. According to this theory, human beings are perceived in different ecological systems.
Dr. Yaparel feels that people ask different questions about the world within each of these ecologies or levels of reality.
For example, he needs to answer this question: what am I? So in that ecology, people need to communicate with his environment in a right way. He needs to find right solutions to his physical questions.
So for Dr. Yaparel, there are a certain set of questions that people are able to ask and to answer within one of the ecologies, which is social.
in that social ecology, individual needs to answer to some social questions. For example, he needs to answer who he is or she is. He try to define himself or herself in a social context. This social context includes family, friends, peer groups, and other social systems.
According to this theory, there are 4 distinct ecologies or levels of being and knowing.
The other one of these 4 ecologies is cultural ecology.
In the area of cultural ecology, people are concerned with what their roles and responsibilities are.
People at the same time try to find answer to questions like this. What do I have to do in a daily lives? What are my own responsibilities related to the social life? So the culture or cultural system puts some solutions in front of the persons to find right questions.
For Dr. Yaparel, it's important to ask the right questions appropriate to the ecology or level of reality we are in.
In the process of selection, people can make some mistakes, maybe. So it is important to find the right ones, to select the right ones from many different answers or solutions.
There is, for Dr. Yaparel, one ecology that is essential to fully understanding reality.
Yeah. These 3 different ecologies cannot be seen as sufficient solutions to whole human life. So the theorists add to these 3 ecologies the other one, which is the transcendental ecology.
According to Dr. Yaparel, we are able to ask and find answers to our most daunting questions about life in the area of transcendental ecology.
In that ecology, the theorists think that people need to find right answers to these questions. Why am I here in this world? Why was I created?
It is in the realm of transcendental ecology that we can access our most difficult existential questions.
So the transcendental ecology, people struggle with some questions in relation to the meaning of lives.
It is in the area of transcendental ecology that we are able to grapple with spiritual, religious, and philosophical questions.
For example, some philosophical solutions or religious, spiritual ones can be found only in that ecology.
For Dr. Yaparel, the 4 ecologies have a value in understanding the world.